Welcome to the second half of the Bdthurs Show, and of course my sidekick here, Mr. Andrew Bdthurs.
Good morning.
I think our first half went pretty good, and we have a lot of. We gotta get going. We gotta move.
A lot to talk about.
And we mustn't forget our sponsors. But we want to mention that I've been getting a few calls of when we're going to be issuing the new keys for the boat launch.
Right.
The members who pay their $100 are expecting it. We had the annual meeting, and we told them we should mail the keys approximately April the 1st. Is that still yours?
First week of April, the keys will go out, and then the 15th of April
is when the
lock will be changed.
The lock will be changed, and the new key, you'll use present key that you have now all the way to April, roughly April 15th.
So if you haven't paid your dues, get them in now, because the easier way is if you're in the big batch, because when you're going to send it, if you wait till the big batch goes out, then send it, then we got a hand process, takes me a little bit longer.
We had one of our members ran me down on the way here, and I had to get a key to him because he hadn't paid his dues, I guess, hadn't paid his new dues, so we gave him a key.
The old key.
The old key till the 15th.
Right.
And made him happy. He wanted to go fishing right away. So lake owners,
get it in.
Get it in. Get your payments in.
How about this? We got a note from Dale Terrio. You remember Dale a while back? We talked about him about a year ago, I guess. He was looking for a wheelchair. Dale needed an oversized, large guy, needed a good sized wheelchair, and we had somebody from I think the Cross Springs area that helped him out with that. He's looking for an oversized shower chair now, large, heavy duty, whatever they call that. If you can call him after 6 p.m., 456-3321. He's willing to pay for the chair. If you got one you're not using, you want to just give away, he can handle that too. Call 456-3321 after 6. As Dale Terrio needs one of those shower chairs.
Why don't you go ahead and get one of our sponsors, please?
Oh, I can do that too. How about Slimco? That's a good one to cover. Slimco scholarships. Why leave free money on the table? Apply for a Slimco scholarship. They're going to take all these entries and they're going to draw out of them. They're going to give 20 scholarships away. If you're a senior that's graduating high school,
$2,000.
and if you're already in school, they'll hook you up as well. 20 $2,000 scholarships. We're going to give them away at the annual meeting on June 4th that they do over at the Cajun Dome, I think. Or is it Blackham? I'm trying to remember. One or the other.
I think they use Cajun Dome.
I think it's... You think it's Cajun Dome or Blackham? I forget which way they go now. I don't have it in my little flyer. Isn't that interesting? Well, I'll have to call them and make sure. Anyway, the entry deadline is May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo. You got to hurry and get your application in. You can either call Slimco at 896-2520. Miss Mary Laurent is going to better send you the forms, or just go to slimco.com, download the forms, fill them out. Really great scholarship. Slimco's always giving back to people. Help us out with our cerebral palsy project every single year.
Yep, they
want to thank them. One more sponsor while I got you caught. Dixie Storage. I don't give you time to say no, you see. Dixie Storage, all your storage needs, Dixie can help you. Personal, commercial, little units, big units. Put your RVs and your boats in. Put your whole business in. They do inventory control. They've got Dixie One Trucking, can move your inventory around. Maybe you're a trucker that wants to finish making delivery to Walmart distribution center. You got to be on time at the Walmart distribution center. Maybe you got another load that you got to call to go do that one. Let them finish delivering it so it's on time and taken care of, and you keep making your money. Dixie One Trucking and Dixie Storage. Don't forget their sister company, A Plus Glass, location in Opelousas and in Lafayette off of University.
Good, you did good. One other person that I got to speak to at the Ladrika Theory fundraiser last week was Miss Lena Charles. And of course, about anywhere you go, you're going to see Lena. She's very, very active in the community. And she has just won a regional chamber award. The Greater Southwest Louisiana Black Chamber of Commerce recognized her, and she's an Opelousas resident, and she's president of the Southern Development Foundation. And they recognized her services that she provides both in the Opelousas area and the Lafayette area. So, Miss Lena, you are very, very active, and it just so happens that the next day when I opened my mail, I had a Christmas in April reminder that
she's very involved
with. And you know who else is very involved and we didn't hear from her yet this year?
Who's that?
Is Lee Taylor. Every
Yes,
year
correct.
she sends us some material. Miss Lee, we missed you sending it. I'm sure you're still active in the organization, but we have it right here. It's going to take place. It's accepting applications for housing campaign. All elderly persons 65 years or older and or disabled and or disabled receiving Social Security can apply for repair assistance, and yearly income it has to be under $15,000. So they're really in need, and it's a very, very good program.
You can call 942-2392.
Monday through Friday, 11 to 5, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we are going to come back with this one more time. The deadline for applying is April the 4th of this year.
Let's talk about the pig. Piggly Wiggly, man, it's barbecue weather. You've been cutting your yard and cutting your branches like me. You're outside in your yard, you want a barbecue. They got pork chops, $1.49 a pound. They've got the Royal Oak Charcoal, my favorite, $4.99 a big old bag. T-bone steaks, $4.99. Sausage patties, $3.69. Go buy your local Piggly Wiggly. And listen, they got locations. Opelousas North, that's on Highway 182. South, that's 1305 on Heather Drive. That's Kevin Doucette has got that one. In Church Point, it's on East Plaquemine Street. That's Scotty Lejeune.
Oh boy,
Can't miss
that's
it.
a beautiful place.
Oh,
there.
very, very nice. In Cecilia, on the Cecilia Senior High Road, you got Dwayne Green has got that location. He's also got the location on Adams Avenue in Rain. He's got the Cameron Street location in Scott as well. That's 3 he's got. And then Dale Trahan is down in St. Martinville, right on South Main Street. They're all down home and down the street. Piggly Wiggly.
You know what? You talked about barbecue.
Barbecue everything.
No, the briquettes.
Yeah, Royal Oak.
You know what? Kind of by accident, I think, we picked up a bag, and it's wood chips instead of the briquettes. It's actually wood chips.
You can buy some of that Royal Oak. It's got mesquite in the cold.
Well, yeah, that too. But this is broken the old time. And there was a gentleman here in Opelousas that made it. Was an older black gentleman, and I met his son recently, and he says, "Yeah, you sure right, Mr. Bobby. You used to come and pick it up at the house." And he made the same. It looked just like they had bagged what he used to do.
Bags of chunks of wood.
Yep, it really worked. And let me tell you, it gets hotter than the briquettes.
LHC Group, all your home health care needs. If you're looking for the equipment, the therapists, the doctors, the beds, the oxygen, the button you press to get called for help when you fall down and you can't get up, they got all that kind of stuff. Louisiana Healthcare Group. Locations throughout the whole United States. I mean, basically coast to coast, they've got an operation.
20 states now.
That's right. So if you're looking for help, Louisiana Healthcare Group, either directly, indirectly, one of their sister companies. You may be in this parish and like, well, I can't use them anymore because I'm moving to another parish. They probably have another one of the Louisiana Healthcare Group companies there. My grandmother from Port Barre was using them. She went to stay with an aunt in Karen Crow. They just passed her to one of the sister companies that has the same type of services, all part of the Louisiana Healthcare Group. It's all about helping people.
By the way, one of the founders of the company, Harold Taylor, that's Earl's brother.
Right.
Harold is one of the administrators and one of the founders of LHC Group. Took me to lunch last week.
I saw him last Friday. He bragged about you.
And he had not, that's right, y'all meet on Friday mornings, he told me. And he had not been to the Village Cafe, which is owned by Jude Tozan.
Right.
And we met there, and he was very impressed. And of course, he knows Jude. He just had not gone to the new restaurant that Jude has in River Ranch. And by the way, it's very popular, very good food. Jude is there on top of it himself.
Now, Harold's originally from...
Oh yeah, Palmetto. You wanted to say was the mayor till he moved. He was
sure he was
the mayor.
Convinced my dad to run for alderman. My dad's still an alderman there. So,
Carl's
Carl's Thrifty Way. Well, we gotta start a re-election campaign.
That's right.
Carl's Thrifty Way. All your medicinal needs, Carl can help you. And you think about them about medicine. You think about them to help you with compounding multiple prescriptions. But don't forget all their great gifts, from gourmet coffees and candies, monogramming stationery, candles, bath and body products, religious items. I know this time of the year it's Easter time. Maybe you're buying something for First Communion, or now this time of the year. They've got all that at Carl's as well, and they do home decorating ideas too. Carl's Thrifty Way.
You know, you called me, and I said we'd talk about it later.
Yeah.
And you called about me being up for election on HBPA,
the Horsemen's?
Board of Directors.
Right.
And when we were going to send out the advertisement.
That's right, we're going to put our yard signs, is what I said.
We can't.
You can't politic.
You can't politic. You can politic with the person, with the horseman, individually or on the phone.
Right.
But you can't send out material. We can't give Bodemellas or Underpon Printing any kind of business.
Right.
We have to do it talking
face to face.
Face to face. So that's why you didn't get.
Okay. I got you now.
I couldn't hire you this time. But thanks for inquiring.
I'm undefeated. I wanted to help where I could.
That's right. No, and I hope I get elected.
How about this? I got this nice note from a lady. You didn't get to see this yet. From Boo and Brenda Derwan from New Iberia. Sent us a nice note that on April the 2nd, that's a Saturday, the Evangeline chapter of the Antique Automotive Club of America will bring a mini tour of all the old cars, or antique cars. They're going to leave Lafayette at 9 a.m. and they're going to come all around the back roads of Opelousas, and they're going to go to the Orphan Train Museum, and they're going to go eat lunch at Bo's Garage. So come by. She said they'd love to meet you, Brenda and Boo Derwan, that they watch the show every week, and that they're cousins of Brenda and Larry Langlaney. Don't hold it against them. That's right. So if you want to go by see some antique cars, that's on the 2nd.
Yeah, I want to get that.
I got it. I
want to keep that. I'll go look. If I'm in town, I'll go meet them.
And I got this note from Miss Catherine Cosgrove about the Opelousas Garden Club. They're going to have on April the 5th, the judges at 9:30 in the morning on April the 5th, they're going to come judge Opelousas for the cleanest city. So if you're going to do your yard and clean up your yard, do it by the 4th. Clean up all your properties. I know you got 1 or 2 pieces of property in Opelousas. Make sure it's clean on the 4th, because the 5th, the judges are going to come to judge our city. I want to thank Catherine Cosgrove for that. Now, of course, I'm saying Catherine Cosgrove, married to Richard. Watch me draw a blank. Scott's brother.
Scott Richard's brother? I hadn't put the connection.
I'm going to draw the blank. It's going to come to me.
Okay.
Too many names.
Building a legacy of success. This is what they call the Spring Gala at UL Lafayette Alumni. They're going to hold that at the Alumni Center, and that's going to take place April the 2nd from 6:30 to 10 p.m., and that's on East St. Mary. Now, the reason I'm particularly talking about this one is the honoree this year is going to be none other than one of the most deserving people probably in Lafayette. And I'm speaking of my longtime friend. We were at at SLI together, Mr. Red Laurel.
There you go.
He has one of the largest health clubs in the United States, is what I'm told.
He's been around forever.
And I hadn't been there before. Maybe 3 or 4 years ago. He loves boxing. Well, he loves all sports.
You and I went to a big kickoff party for one of the big events.
And he hosts these, and he's just a wonderful supporter of the Lafayette area. So I won't be able to attend myself, but I'm certainly boosting you right here as much as I can. And then you really hit a big home run with me when you bought the property, the Borden's ice cream, and really did a bang-up job.
Castellosi, another side of 3.
I understand that business is for your daughter, and it's beautiful, and the same service and the same ice creams that I ate back in 1951 to 55 when I was in high school. We'd go there for boxing in Lafayette or track or whatever, and we always went by the Bordens, and I still do it today. Mr. Red Laurel, they certainly have chosen a very deserving person to honor. Good luck, and hope y'all have fun.
This Saturday, the comedian and hypnotist Flip Orley will be over at the Delta Grand. Starts at 8 p.m. Show is $15. You can go by. Great time. He's been on TV on Entertainment Tonight and the Ricky Lake Show. You're going to really, really like it. Get tickets at Wanda's, at Sebastian Dupre, and at Fry Outfitters. You can also go to dinner and a show. You go to Cafe Breen before and see the show for $25 is a package deal. You go to dinner at 6 and then the show at 8.
That is this Saturday. And
got that from Miss Tammy Lamonte.
Well, I want to apologize to Tammy. She's been wanting me to go over, and she wanted to show me the remodeling that was performed on the Delta Grand building.